Alrighty guys, so our bins, the first year we put these two bins on these cement pads, they were pretty fucking good. We didn't really have much leakage, a little bit, but this past year, oh my god. Like we had, you could see where the concrete is stained a little bit. There was water seeping into these fucking things like crazy. It kind of rusted because the grain got so wet on the edge. It kind of rusted the tin or the wall a little bit more than it was already when we first bought them. But it was all the way around, all the way out to here. Like, to give you an example, see that? My foot is against the wall. So 11, fucking near 16 inches, in some spots more. Go over there, it was really bad. Yes, I still got to get this oats out of here and transfer it into a different bin. So, anywho, what we're going to try this year, I got this pail. Basically, it's just roofing fucking tar, Black Knight. So we gooped her on all the way around on the outside, where the tin edge was a little high, like right there. You can see that right there. It's a little high. I pushed it in underneath. My plan is to go with the broom, sweep the edge on the inside all the way around, and goop the fuck out of the inside too. That's that bin. This bin did not leak as bad for whatever reason. I do not know why. Maybe because we have more anchors in it. That bin, you can only anchor it where the anchor hangers are located. Like these guys here, which is roughly every 8 fucking feet. And in my estimation, it's not enough to hold the bin snug. But this bin, like even here, there's a gap, but we have a lot of caulking underneath right there too. CP was the last one in here, and she said this bin is better than the other bin. And there's just a smidge of barley in here, like a couple 6-10 pails. But even this bin, we need to get in here. And I'm gonna friggin' goop the outside and inside. This bin is set up a little bit differently, where this ring, this bottom edge, is separate from the actual wall side of the bin. It's a separate ring. So maybe that's the ticket. It's a little bit different system. I don't know. I'm not a bin guy. Not really a grain guy, to be honest. Hell, this year, our green feed got away on us so bad, it's not even that green anymore. But that's what she looks like going on. But anyway, let's finish one bin at a time. That bin, you can see it's higher right there. That's because previous owners, I don't know what happened, but they cut that part of the bin out up high, and they pieced a new piece of tin in there to fix the wall. I don't know why they did that. It's just what they did. So I gooped it up on the side of the wall to try and seal up a little better. If water was seeping in there or not, I don't know. I think most of the water's coming in through the floor. Anywho, I got to sweep around the edge a little more. And you know, like you guys will say, BP, you're just going to get a whole bunch of grain stuck in that tar. And yeah, you're right. But it's better than losing a shitload of grain in my eyes. It's better than losing a whole bunch of grain. Like, I don't know how much grain CP. Well, we took 2 box loads of wet, rotten grain out to the pasture and dumped it for the cows. It was all sprouted of oats. 2 box loads on the side-by-side, plus she fed a whole bunch to the birds. So, anywho, I'm going to get after it, sweeping, and when this one is done, then we're going to go check some swaths, see if I could bale. We'll talk to you later. There, this one is now done on the inside. And that's that spot that was cut out, so we went all the way around the cutout. It wasn't leaking from the very top, but lower down it definitely was. But we really caked it in around the bottom. A little bit of oats fell off the wall and got into that tar, but like I said before, I'd rather lose a little bit that sticks to that tar versus lose a shitload because water's leaking in. Hopefully this will stop the water from getting inside the bin. That stuff on the inside and the outside. Anywho, I'm gonna go see what CP is up to, and then I'm gonna go check some swaths, and if we can rake and bale, we'll be hard at her. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, so the other day I showed you guys how I put that black night tar down on this bin and did the inside. Well, I had just enough to get around the outside of this bin. So this one is all done now. Hopefully that's going to help. I have to get more for the inside, but for the outside, she's on relatively thick, especially in spots like right there. I tried working it in underneath a little bit, so on and so forth. This bin wasn't leaking as bad as that bin because it's a double ring. So you got this, what I would call a nailer ring or anchor ring, and then the bin is bolted to that. It comes up on the inside to about there. So it's about 2-3 inches on the inside, and on the inside it's about 2 inches wide. And you got all them anchor points in it. So got underneath the fan over there, all the way around, it's done. So hopefully that's going to help, but we will. I don't know if I'll get more before we put grain in it, but if I don't, I'm sure this is going to help. And hopefully then next year we could put another coat on and maybe do the inside at that time also. And there's Brutus, you little bastard. We are slowly weaning him off milk. He's only getting fed milk once a day right now. So he's on water, he's on hay, he's starting to eat grass a little bit, and he's going through a coffee can of that calf starter per day. But he's still not using that leg as much as I would like him to. He's putting some weight on it, but not a fuck of a lot. He's still favoring it. Some bitch. I'm sure he'll come out of it. It's just going to take time. Anyway, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done.